Today on Stormwatch, we'll take a look at MATC's student government, and we'll be joined by President O.C. Buckner and Recording Secretary Adam Strozier. We'll also explore the HVAC program at the South Campus in Oak Creek. Student producer Jabril Gagale visits the 5-star food and wine event, which was held at the downtown campus. Cody Crott informs the student body about our school sports. And last but not least, watch a snippet of Carrie Rodriguez live in concert, produced for broadcast by our own video production student. Hi, today on Stormwatch, we showcase our own MATC students and the many hands-on programs that we have here at our school. Hi, I'm still your host, Warren Barth. On today's show, we've decided to recognize our student government. We wanted you all to know just who exactly is fighting for your student rights. And later in the show, we'll be joined by MATC's Student Government President, O.C. Buckner, also Adam Strozier, the press secretary and Wisconsin student government president. But first, Jamie Saad joined the student government at the Aloft Hotel in downtown Milwaukee to help introduce a few members. Take a look. They all made their case.
Since joining student government, I've been able to help out with many things, like new student orientations. We've even helped with financial aid, informing the students and getting them to sign up.
I wasn't into all that political stuff, and I wasn't sure if I really understood all of it. And it's funny because now I've been the president of student government at Oak Creek, the vice president. I am now just a student representative, but I've been on the A-section.
Some were inspiring.
No. MATC, whatever you give, the hard work that you put into it, they're going to give right back to you.
Some even brought us to tears.
I decided to get in student government, and then I found out that I have family here now.
Yeah.
However, everyone in MATC's student government makes a difference.
Well, we are the voice of the students. What we do is we help create and get the U-Pass to go for students to take the bus. We have authentic dancers come in and try to celebrate a different type of heritage every month. We try to get students involved in all sorts of events, and whenever they need help with financial aid, finding rooms, just trying to get around or anything, we're there to help them and get them going.
Well, student government is officially the voice of the students. We're like liaisons between the students and administration. The students come to us with an issue, and we do our best
I would think so.
we do our best to take care of the issue.
A lot of students might not know what student government does or how it affects them, but they help set many of the policies we have on campus.
Hello, my name is Offan Johnson. I am a student governor and the chair of the fundraising chair. So I'm always going around talking to students, finding out what their ideas are, how they feel about certain things, good and bad. What are some of the changes and suggestions that they have that we can do better, because we represent them as a student, as you know, the in-between the higher ups and the student body.
Student government also organizes many of the fun, extracurricular events on campus.
Our student government hosted a cafeteria chat for students on ways to reduce stress, and we volunteer at the West Park Place Senior Center once a month to sing, dance, play bingo, and Pokino.
The student government, what we do is help the students, we're fellow students. Also, we made the events. That's the most important, to entertain, our students, because everything is not just studying. We have to give them the opportunity to relax, to feel free.
Their doors are always open, so bring in your ideas to your campus student government. And if you are interested, you can make a difference too. One thing I got to say about student government, some of those government members from the package there, is they got some style. There were a lot of sweet outfits at that banquet. Our first guest today is MATC's Student Government Recording Secretary, Adam Strozer. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. As recording secretary, what kind of responsibilities do you have?
My responsibilities as recording secretary is simply to take the minutes of the meetings that we have, keep attendance, keep records of our meetings, and ensure that all members are receiving all the communications from our meetings.
Okay. Yeah, it's important to have that communication with everybody there. If someone wants to join student government, what kind of experience do they need? Do they need any, or does it help
with student
at all?
government, you don't have to have any experience. At student government, we're open to all students. Anybody's welcome as long as you're a student at MATC. All you have to do is come and just have a willingness to be a part of our organization, just to be there to help the students out and just be there for the students. You don't have to have no experience. We'll train you and we'll teach you in all the ways that you need to be learned.
Just have that passion and have that
desire
to get into the government. That helps. Tell me, what is it called? ASACC? I always mix that up. What is that exactly?
ASAC. ASAC is American Association of American Student Association of Community Colleges, and what it is, it's a national organization where we lobby on a national levels with all the student governments on across the country, and we advocate for students on issues that affect the students, such as the Pell Grant and the Perkins Act, and various issues.
Yeah, those are big issues. And that kind of gets to my next question here. As the Wisconsin student government president, what types of issues do you fight for?
Wisconsin student government, the big difference between ASAC and WSG, Wisconsin student government, is the fact that at WSG we advocate on a local level. So we deal with a lot of state and local issues. Once a year we go to Madison and we advocate to our legislation and our legislatives about issues that affect the technical college students as well as ASAC does. But the difference is, as I said, it's a local level. We did work on a Pell Grant, and we worked on credibility issues. For example, the nursing students for a bachelor program takes the same test as the associate's program. And that's an issue that will be maybe addressed in the future, but we are advocating on that now to make sure that they still receive the same credits for the time that they're spending in school.
Okay. And as the president, how many students do you represent?
I represent 390,000 students, all 16 technical colleges in the state of Wisconsin.
Whoa, that's a pretty big responsibility there. That's a lot of them. What's the DREAM Act? What is that?
The DREAM Act is legislation introduced by Congress to help illegal aliens, illegal immigrants that's in the country be allowed to stay in the country, pretty much. For example, if you're coming into the country before you're age 15 and you're in the country and you finish high school, and if you attend a college, you have the opportunity to stay in the country, and then you also have an opportunity you get about 6 years. And within those 6 years, you have the opportunity to become a naturalized citizen.
Okay, so that's 6 years to go to school, or you have 6 years to...
If you're in school for 2 years, you'll give you an additional 6 years in the country to be able to have the opportunity to become a naturalized citizen.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for stopping in and talking to me, Adam. Keep up the good work.
Thanks a lot, Warren.
And on another note, we took time out of today's show to learn about the HVAC program, which is MATC's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And we talked to a couple of pipe fitting students.
Heating, ventilation, air conditioning program consists of two different programs. We have an associate degree program, which takes students 2 years, and we also have a 1-year diploma program, which takes obviously 1 year for our students. The nice thing about it is our 1-year diploma program will ladder into the associate degree. So it's kind of a starting point for students that are unsure, just coming back to get their feet wet and jump into the program.
A neighbor of mine was a steam fitter, and we were talking one day and I talked about how I actually enjoyed doing a lot of new construction piping. I liked doing that kind of stuff, but had no interest in working with the waste products, I guess you'd say, that plumbers deal with. So he told me all about steam fitting, and I said that sounds like something I'd definitely be interested in.
All of our equipment has been recently updated. We're running cutting edge technology in all of our labs. Our curriculum has been revamped recently, so we're right on the forefront of the current technology out in the field.
Being a journeyman is a long-step process.
I guess it's just once an apprentice is the training program, there's definitely some restrictions or whatnot that are put on an apprentice as far as what they are able to do. Once you become a journeyman, it kind of takes the reins off and it allows you to travel outside of your jurisdiction. You typically make a little bit more money. It puts you in a position to where you can run projects, various things like that.
Mostly, I'm a steam fitter apprentice, so I'm working towards becoming a journeyman. So it's like every day is a training. We learn how to pipe up boilers. We work with copper, we work with steel, and pretty much the heating units you see throughout the schools, we run the piping to those also as well.
Being a steam fitter nowadays isn't all about steam, but now it's more about hydronics, which is water.
You call it steam fitting. They say call it steam fitters, but I like to call myself a pipe fitter because that's mostly what I work with is pipe. We getting away from steam. Some buildings still use steam, but we mostly is hydronics, which is water. You use your heating and cooling with the form of water.
There's so much that we don't think about that helps us in our daily lives that we normally take for granted, such as, air conditioning and heat. At MATC's 5-star food and wine event, guests were able to wine, dine, and help support students pay for their education. Jabril Gagale has that report. Also, Cody Crott takes a look at what MATC Sports has to offer.
Hundreds of hungry enthusiasts lined up for the MATC 5-Star Food and Wine event held this past Thursday at the downtown campus. Guests enjoyed varying cuisines and a series of events, including a raffle, silent auction, and live music.
What our baking and culinary staff do is put together food from 5 different regions throughout the world. For the hotel hospitality and meeting and planning, what we do is we go out and we get donations for the scholarship program. All the proceeds from the 5-star will go towards our scholarship program for our students here at MATC.
Additionally, the event spotlighted the achievements of MATC's culinary arts students who provided the delicious food the crowd ate.
I must tell you, this year we're very lucky that we ended up with over $21,000 in donations for our scholarship program just for the silent auction alone. So my favorite part is going out meeting people, business people throughout southeastern Wisconsin, and getting them to see how MATC is vital to the employment of future people here within Wisconsin.
With funds raised and fun had, the 5-star event ended up being a night worth toasting. For Stormwatch, this is Jabril Gagale reporting.
MATC, a college that enrolls many students. For the majority of regular college students, part of the experience is school pride, showing off your school pride at sporting events. But why here at MATC do students not go to sporting events? Do they even know we have sporting events?
I knew they had sports at MATC, I just don't know which sports they have available.
I had no idea MATC did sports.
I know we have sports, but I don't know exactly where they play.
Well, if you visit matc.edu, there's a tab for athletics. If you hit that, it takes you to matcstormers.com, which suggests that MATC has sports.
So we now know MATC has sports, but where do those teams play?
So I was once told there's a gym in the basement. This gym is pretty small. Where do the spectators sit? So they play all their games at Alverno. Got it. Makes sense.
So where do the baseball and soccer teams play?
So it turns out at the Oak Creek campus, there's a soccer and baseball field in the back, right next to the fire truck driving range.
All right. So we know the sports MATC plays, and we know where those teams play the games. But how successful are they?
Men's soccer went 5-9, men's basketball went 14-18, women's basketball went 6-21, women's volleyball went 0-18, and men's baseball is currently 2-10.
So our teams haven't done that well recently. Go ahead and attend the games. Give them your support. And with that support, they may play better. For Stormwatch, I'm Cody Crott.
Wining and dining. Good luck to all the students who participated in the 5-star food and wine event. We sent student producer Monty Driscoll out to see what student government is exactly.
Hi, this is Monty Driscoll, reporting about student government, which I think is something that's pretty cool.
I love it. It's amazing. It taught me a lot of things, and I'm getting used to not being shy anymore.
But does everybody know what student government is? So tell me what you know about student government.
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I guess not everybody knows what student government is, but you know, that'll happen. This is the first time you ever heard of it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, but you know, let's head down to the student government offices and get inside student government. Student government is really cool. Student government for everyone in school.
So hi everyone, my name is O.C. Buckner. I am the president of Downtown Student Government. I'm pretty much here today to inform students on campus and all 4 of our campuses about a little bit of what I think that some of our students need to know that they may not know. We're out here every day trying to talk to students, get them involved. I don't think the students know really what we're doing here. Go Carla!
Okay. What do you do when you're in student government?
There's a few things like the studentdebtcrisis.org. That's something that students should go to because now that we're taking student loans, eventually we will be in student debt.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
StudentAidAlliance.org, which is Student Aid Alliance, ALLIANCE.org. Another important website for students to go to. Melissa, could you grab that phone? Please, I'm so sorry.
Hey, student government. Hey. Student government everywhere around. Student government all over town. But only in school, because that's where student government belongs.
Working with all the students and getting to know them and telling them how to join student government.
And like right now, we're trying to push this Forgive Student Loan Debt. It's the HR 4170. And that's basically much the 10-10 program where you pay back 10 years, 10% of your income, and the rest of your loan is forgiven. That's something we're trying to push in Congress right now. And students need to be aware of that. We need their support, to try to help do that.
I know how some chapsticks irritate my lips, but I'm glad the student government is here to make sure that all of our lips aren't chapped at all, government-wise. It's fun to be in student government. It's fun to be in student government.
Well, in the future, before I graduate, I want to become president of student government and maybe even become president of Wisconsin.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So much information for students. I would love to get all of the students together and in some type of orientation, type of 30-minute, an auditorium to just give them this information in packets.
So, hey, thanks for signing up for the TV show. I'm Monty Driscoll, and for Stormwatch, student government.
Thanks, Monty, for giving us your unique insight. You have a beautiful singing voice. Our next guest is MATC's Student Government President, O.C. Buckner. Thanks for joining us, O.C.
Hi.
First question I want to ask you, what is student government exactly?
Student government. To me, student government is where students can gain leadership skills. It's about advocating college issues on student levels. We speak for the student's voice, a student government pretty much. So if there's any issues going on around the school, like book prices, food prices, healthier choices, we have a lot of issues around the school. So it's good to join student government because you can help maintain those issues. You have a voice in those issues.
Okay, yeah, and you cover a wide range of everything that's in the student's life.
Yes, sir.
How did the Pell Grant get started?
The Pell Grant was started by Claiborne Pell, who is no longer with us. Him and Lois Rice were the original senators at the time, legislators, who created that. Right now we're under attack for the Pell Grants. They took 6 semesters of our Pell Grant money away, and right now it's still under attack. And so we really need students to try to stop them from taking the Pell Grant away from us. So they need to know what's really going on.
That's really not a good thing for us students.
Because I myself am on the Pell Grant, and I'm one of the role models for Pell Grant. I have a 3.75 GPA. I work in the Women in Technology Center. That's for women in non-traditional occupations, which is also affiliated with the Perkinson Act, which is also under attack right now for the school. It's like in the next 5 years, we possibly may not even have the Pell Grant or the Perkinson Act. It's something a lot of students need to be aware about.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. That's not a good thing. And that kind of, in terms of expense, you know, books and stuff and other equipment, they're kind of expensive. Is government doing anything to, stop the increase of that kind of stuff, to lower the prices?
Well, what we did is we actually got book rentals here. Now students can rent their books and return them at the end of the semester. That was something that was not here, and it is now here. Students can rent from the bookstore.
So you spearheaded that, or the government?
The government over a period of years, and this new government now, each semester, it kind of continues on of what the prior organization, student government, was working on.
Okay.
So this has been a long time coming. We finally got book rentals. So students can return those books and get them at a cheaper price. Just rent it instead of buying it.
Much better than buying a book for $200 that you use once and then,
right?
I'm stuck with this book, I can't use it anymore. Can we also figure out a way for the school to have more work-study jobs for us?
Yes, we're working on that as well, trying to get work. Like right now, the students have an issue with the gym hours. We have 1 hour, Monday through Thursday, which most students, it's just not available for them. They're taking night classes, there's no gym available. So we're trying to see if we can possibly get work-study jobs through the gym, and it's something that we're working on, but we hope that can happen for the students.
We're kind of just about out of time. I'm sorry, I wish we could keep talking.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, what's one important issue that you think students want to solve when they come to government, really quickly?
One quick, they want to solve the food prices.
Food prices?
And better choices.
Hate to cut you off, but thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for your insight.
Thank you.
Wish we had more time.
Yes.
Coming up on our show, we're going to end the show today with a song from Carrie Rodriguez that was live streamed on MPTV's website, which is mptv.org. I think that's what it says. You can catch the entire concert on Student Operations Day, May 11th, 2013 at 7 p.m. And the entire production was produced by Ryan Lemire and the students of MATC's television department. I'm Warren Barth. Take it easy.
Won't you walk me around Lake Harriet and hold my hand? Whisper those sweet nothings like no other man can. And when the sun goes down on Minneapolis, I see the master plan. Won't you walk me around Lake Harriet and hold my hand? Moving too fast, think I never can stop. I've been running from the past, trying to beat it to the top. The miles add up, I hate to see another 10. I try to look up, but all I feel is down. Baby, you're the only one who makes me come under. And won't you walk me around like Harriet and hold my hand? Whisper those sweet nothings like no other man can. And when the sun goes down on many epaulettes, I see the master plan. Won't you walk me around like Harriet and hold my hand? Gravity pulls too much, I buckle underneath the weight. Memory of your touch recalls a higher state where the sea is calm. I know right from wrong, and there's love in every minute. I'm loving every minute. Baby, you're the only one who makes me come under. And won't you walk me around like Harriet and hold my hand? Whisper those sweet nothings like no other man can. And when the sun goes down on many epaulettes, I see the master plan. Won't you walk me around like Harriet and hold my hand? Won't you walk me around like Harriet and hold